The blanket of fog hasn't lifted for days in Charsada. It gave the gunmen cover. Pakistan's former northwest frontier province, now called Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, and its adjacent tribal areas are infected with the virus of Islamist militancy. The virus strikes at random and with deadly vengeance. There's an armed police presence at Bacha Khan University gates now, but during the attack they didn't turn up for an hour, despite scores of frantic phone calls. Students were protesting against the lack of adequate security.
Alhamdulillah, by the grace of Almighty Allah. By the grace of Almighty Allah. We all are here. We are all here to demonstrate the bloodshed of our brothers, the bloodshed of our kids.
We entered the Bacha Khan campus, named after a Pashtun leader known as the Frontier Gandhi. He'd led non-violent resistance to the British Raj. The university, founded on his principles, had been turned into a bloodbath. The attackers had scaled the low rear wall, sprayed bullets everywhere and thrown grenades. The gun battle with students, professors and a handful of poorly armed guards lasted 3 long hours. Floors still sticky with the congealed blood of the dead and wounded. This the spot where Fakhr Alam, the cook, was murdered. These are the 4 attackers, all now dead. They belong to a splinter group of the Pakistani Taliban led by a bloodthirsty commander called Mansoor, seen here in the middle. He'd also led the attack on the Peshawar school, which killed 150, mostly students. At the university, students and teachers turned guns on the intruders. There are tales of great heroism.
It was only because of these young security guards, we the staff, and to be very honest, these 2 or 3 students and these people, they, you see, saved the whole of the campus and the university.
This is one of the heroes, Muhammad Kamran, a sociology student who, despite being wounded, held the attackers at bay. In the end, he was killed. And this, young father and chemistry professor Hamid Hussain, who also lost his life. His friend, this sociology professor, was grazed by a bullet.
Yes, he is across here.
That's a close one.
Yeah, close one. But I was sitting.
He told me how first Dr. Hamid, and then, when he was killed, Kamran, the student, shot back. Kamran killing 2 of them. Everyone spoke of another professor, Shakil, who'd done his PhD at York. He, they said, had shown incredible bravery, repeatedly returning fire.
I thought, when I heard the stories just now of what you had done, that you must have been shot dead because you took great risks.
Yeah, well, I was fired several times, and honestly, I wasn't sure that I would leave this place with life.
We are here to give these terrorists the good message that if you kill 1 professor, 1,000 professors will come to the university. If you kill 1 student, 10,000 more students will come to the university and they will get educated. You see, let me be very, very honest to you. These people, they can never demoralize us, never.
Emotions are running pretty high everywhere.
The Pakistan Army Chief is furious about what happened here. In fact, he's telephoned the Afghan president, who's in Davos, and the chief executive of the Kabul government to complain that this attack was coordinated inside Afghanistan, albeit by Pakistani Taliban. Now, the Afghans might reasonably consider accusations of a hidden hand a serious case of pot calling kettle black, because for years the Afghan Taliban have been operating out of safe havens here in Pakistan. Such is the fog of war in this shadowy nexus of Islamist insurgency.
After the Peshawar school attack, the Pakistan army declared all-out war on the Pakistan Taliban. They killed thousands. This and 4 other attacks in 2 weeks is the Taliban saying, we're still here and we can still strike at will. In Charsada, throughout Pakistan, they're all sick of it.